Hello and welcome to this next tutorial in a quick and easy adventure game. So we're going to have a look at something called a list this time. Now a list is a data structure where you can store multiple things in. So it's perfect for our adventurer because he can store things that he finds along the way. So to make a list, we give it a name. So I'm going to call this inventory. Okay, that makes sense. And then set it equal to some square brackets. So that is our list set up, ready to add things into. So what we can do is we can now give him the option to pick things up, and we can go, welcome to game, you're in a clearing, do you go left or right? We can edit this slightly. You are in a clearing, you see a key on the floor. Do you pick it up? And then we can change this to yes, no. Okay, so now we got that, we can say if choice equals yes, he's picked it up, we can now add the key to our list, and then after he's done that, we can send him along his way. So if choice equals yes, just put a space in there. I now use the name of the list, which in this case is inventory. Like so, and then we put a full stop, then the word append, then an open bracket, open speech marks, and the key, close speech marks, close brackets. So if they choose yes, the key gets added into the inventory, into the list up here, and they've got it, okay? So now I can carry on. So they pick up the key, they end in the forest. If they go forward, they come back to the start room, otherwise they go to a waterfall. If they go left, they come back to the forest, else if they go right, they come to the house. So now at the house we've got there, we asked them if they go in or not. If they do decide to go in, they're going to go to the creepy house. Now we haven't made this one yet, so we just make this room creepy house and open and close brackets, colon, exactly like we've done before. Now what we can now do is say, have they got the key? So we can say if key in speech marks and in inventory, then a colon, we can go print the door creaks open with a scary sound. So there we go. So they're going in. Now what I can then go is go else print the door is locked, you need a key. Now probably wouldn't be fair just to leave them there without a key, so what I'm going to do in this case, I'm going to send them back to the original room and give them the option to change their mind. And my original room was just called room, so I can just put room, and that'll send them back to the beginning of the adventure to this time, give them a chance to actually, pick up the key. Now once I've done that, here I can obviously send them on somewhere else, so I could put inside house perhaps as my next room, and then to make the adventure carry on, I can go def inside house, open and close bracket, colon, and then do some other print statements to say, what's happening in the adventure game. So just quickly before we test our code, one important thing is if you want to test it fully, we've got this subroutine called inside house. We haven't made it yet, so if you want to prototype it, you can just go def inside house, open and brackets, colon, and you can just put the word pass. So this way, when we test if the key is in the inventory and it jumps to the next subroutine, to the next sort of scene in our adventure, if the code doesn't break, we don't get an error, and we can test if it works. Now, once it works, obviously, we can come back here, take out pass, and then start doing our, print statements again to start, saying what happens, when you get into the house. Okay, let's see this in action. There we go. So if we just test the code, that should all work nice. So do we pick up a key? No. We hear the sound of falling water, left or right? Go right. Creepy house, do you go in? Yes, we go in. We need a key. So now we get the chance to try again. Well, I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial. Now you can give people options, whether they pick things up, add it. You know, it doesn't have to be a key, obviously. It could be a sword, it could be a dagger, it could be a potion, you know, anything you want. Well, have fun with that, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.